Hello everybody, my name is GrimReaper2458 and welcome back to another review. The last review I did was on the Dragon Power single shot blaster. I did look on that review and there are some things I can improve on. Hopefully I can change those and hopefully make some higher quality content. I've been looking over some of my videos and after watching them 1,000 times, I concluded that I am not addressing you people as much, I'm more talking to myself, which is fun for nobody, because I don't really address you guys, which is just a little weird. So I'm going to be trying to do that more often. I'm not going to be directly talking to you, as in like, you do this and you do that. Just kind of presenting to you and not showing to myself. So in today's review, we're going to be looking at Gavin Fuzzy's top rail for a Longshot. Now normally, the Longshot has a carry handle, which has a top rail on it for sliding the Longshot scope on. This has, the community has deemed this as somewhat useless because when you overhaul Longshot, you want to have accurate sights on. And one way to get accurate sights is convert it to Picatinny. There are easier ways to do it, which is just by cutting this and putting a worker slide-on rail, Picatinny rail. But if you want something a little bit more sleek, this is the way to go. So, I used to have this on my Longshot, on this yellow Longshot, which is from Worker. We'll be talking about this later. So this is a very nice looking product. I'll do some shots of it here. It did not come with these iron sights, I did put them on. So as you can see, it's very well matched up to the shell of the Longshot. It's a very high quality print. The texture of it is what 3D print is. It's not going to be super smooth like ABS, like how the Nerf plastic is. And it's not going to be terrible like some rushed products, which I'll get into in a second. The Picatinny rails are actually pretty nice. For some reason mine is having trouble screwing down. It's supposed to be there. I think the screws I used are the wrong screws, so I'll have to change them out. Now installing this kit is very simple. You take your regular Longshot and you cut this knob or this little circle off so it's flush to the bottom of here. Let me write with a pencil. You cut that off and then you would cut a straight line there, and then the kit goes around this knob, sits on here, and then goes into where this is, and you would also remove this little orange piece. At least for this it's orange. On this one it's yellow, and I think that's the only one that's different colors. What are the advantages of a smoother rail? Well, you get a lower profile blaster, looks a whole lot better, and like I said, you can put Picatinny accessories on it, which make it very nice to aim and fire, making this a very reliable blaster. It was very, like I said, easy to install. It just needed to have some adjustments. My cuts aren't perfect. I did have to sand the bits out, but as you can see it's not perfect. But this isn't really about being perfect, it's more about showing the product itself and not so much my work. It did come in 3 pieces. It came in this piece here, which you can tell is lifting. It's this piece here. It came in this piece, and then there's a little piece right there. Hopefully you can see the seam there. That kind of just fills in this piece. Like I said, this is made by Gavin Fuzzy. It retails on Etsy for $35. Not including shipping or tax. I believe it's $39 or $34.99 or somewhere around the $30 mark. Now, to compare this to other things on the market, a very high quality print product I may add, Gavin Fuzzy's stuff is really nice. I highly recommend his prints. The other thing on the market that you'll typically see is a worker top rail. I do have some problems with the worker top rail. I wish I grabbed the other side of the shell, because this on mine is all chewed up on the other side. And if you look, you can see my finger moving through this. There's a big gap there. And if I move it along, there are some very terrible lines. This doesn't even line up. There's a big gap there. And it does have an overbite. It doesn't line up quite well. And the print is very rushed, which makes it very hard to justify buying this, which also costs $30, over this. So, if you're going to buy a pump or a top rail, I'd recommend going with the Gavin Fuzzy kit. Colors, he has multiple colors because it's a 3D printed product. They're on his Etsy page, but I believe he does the primary colors of red, or rainbow colors, and then like white, black, and he might have some other colors, maybe some fades. I have no idea. I just chose black because it chose this, or because it matched this, I mean. It will fit any accessory meant for Picatinny or Weaver style rail. And the advantages of this over the top rail or the regular carry handle is, of course, Picatinny and sleeker profile. I hope this was informative to you to make the final decision on your Longshot top rail. If you guys like this kind of content, leave a like and a comment about what you liked about this video. If you are so inclined to do so, you are not obligated to do that. It does make this Longshot look a whole lot prettier. Hopefully I get a Elite Spectre barrel and then paint this black to kind of finalize this thing and then get some other parts. So that's the end of the video. Tell me what you guys think about this kit and if you were consider buying it. That's the video. I hope you have a great rest of your night.